Oh my goodness, this guilt-free sweetener took the place of sugar. Hello, Bestie lovers. If you've been watching our videos for a while, you're definitely aware of the harmful consequences that eating too much sugar can have on your health. If not, check out our previous video. In order to catch up, here are 8 warning signs that you're eating too much sugar. So what can a person with a sweet tooth do if sugar is bad for them? Is there a way to maintain a healthy sugar-free diet while still enjoying the occasional sweet treat? It turns out that there may be some good news on the horizon for those who don't want to completely cut out sweets from their diet. At the moment of writing, the FDA has just approved Allulose, a sugar-free sweetener. However, we want to make sure it's safe before moving further. To remain updated on all of our daily videos and material, click the notification bell. Now let's discuss about Allulose also, referred to as psychos. Despite its striking resemblance to real sugar in terms of appearance, taste, and even texture, Allulose is a brand new low-calorie sweetener that only has 0.4 calories per gram, or 1/10 of the calories in regular table sugar. Furthermore, alluloses do not have the same negative effects on dental health as regular sugars. So if you have a serious sweet tooth, you can theoretically eat foods sweetened with a yellow sugar substitute, without worrying about cavities or dental decay. This is undoubtedly fantastic news, but it also raises the question of whether this new sugar substitute is too good to be true. What exactly are alluloses anyway? Well, according to Jagamomo Sir in his Healthline article, he mentions that yellows have many similarities to sugar because technically they are both sugar or at least a particular kind of it. This may leave you perplexed, but let us clarify. Unlike other attempts to replace sugar with artificial sweeteners, Allulose is a natural sugar that can be found in a small number of whole foods like wheat, figs, raisins, and jackfruit. From a chemical perspective, Allulose is almost identical to fructose, one of the 2 main components that make up table sugar. Compared to regular table sugar, Allulose retains roughly 70% of its sweetness and tastes just like regular table sugar. What does this discovery mean in the long run, though? Okay, to begin with, for the purpose of a brief overview, the Food and Drug Administration, or FDA, has recently released a draft guidance for all food products that contain Allulose. This means that products are exempt from having to list Allulose as part of the total added sugars declaration on their nutritional information. Packaging. As Memo Sir wishes to remind us, this is a big deal because it is the first time that the FDA has ever allowed a lot of products' sugar content to be excluded from their packaging. Nevertheless, Allulose will still be listed under the product's ingredients list and the declaration for the product's total calories and carbs. The FDA itself claims that giving products containing Allulose this unprecedented leeway is a reflection of our flexible and science-based approach to food labeling. Because Allulose is much less harmful to the body than sugar, people with diabetes may be able to enjoy foods containing this sweetener without worrying about negative health effects. However, even this is a huge understatement. The potential integration of value loss into more foods and products will also come as good news to anyone currently interested in a low-sugar or low-carb diet, such as the ketogenic diet and paleo diet. In turn, Mimosa predicts that the FDA's decision is likely to spur further interests in the prospects of value loss for consumers. However, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. All of this news surrounding Allulose is still mostly new developments. And if we really want to know how safe this Allulose really is as a sugar substitute, more research needs to be done in order to monitor the sweetener's effects in the long term, as pointed out by the outpatient clinical dietitian Amy Jamieson Putana of the University Hospital's Medical Center. Some of the studies into Allulose were conducted on animals as opposed to humans, which means that not all of their findings may necessarily translate to the human body. A few small human trials have started to be conducted to further understand the effects allulose might have on our body, if any. According to some sources, allulose might potentially be able to help control and moderate the human body's blood sugar levels. However, the majority of allulose-related testing so far has been conducted on rats, which means that more human-focused studies will be required in order to gain a more complete understanding. At the very least, the discovery of allulose as a potential alternative to sugar brings the most promise that people who can't or don't want to eat processed sugars have an alternative that is potentially healthier on the horizon. However, at the end of the day, allulose is still a type of sugar. So remember to enjoy it responsibly. Just because it's healthier doesn't mean you should eat more of it. So what does the future hold for foods like allulose? As of right now, it might be too soon to tell. But anyone trying to cut back on sugar and processed foods might want to monitor how the story about allulose develops. We at Bestie will make sure to keep you informed of any new developments regarding the sweetener as well. What do you think of this news? We'd love to hear your thoughts on these new developments. Since these are also fresh developments, please let us know in the comments section below and continue the discourse. Thank you for watching as usual, and for spreading the word by sharing this video with others. Please hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more films like this.